Hi, myself Sivashekhar Ermalai. I'm a partner solutions architect with AWS focused on the Microsoft and VMware workloads. Today I'm with Samir from CloudHedge and AWS ISV partner. Welcome, Samir.
Thanks, Eva, for having me. I am Samir Karmarkar, CTO and co-founder of CloudHedge.
Thanks, Samir. Today we will be discussing about AWS ISV tooling funding offer and how CloudHedge accelerates migration and modernization to AWS. For someone hearing ISV Tooling Program for the first time, it's an AWS funding offering available to select AWS partners and Amazonians help customers to get rapid insights to develop a business case, plan, and execute migration and modernization to AWS. Samir, can you tell me more about how CloudEdge helps customers leverage AWS ISV funding offer?
Sure. It's a no-cost offer that is customers can avail to do the full migration and modernization, right from starting the assessment all the way to migration to AWS. By understanding dependencies, technical debt, risks in the early phases of discovery, and then it also helps them in taking the next step, which is executing the actual migration or modernization steps. That will help them in their VMware migration or Windows migration and modernization. It's a 100% infra-led assessment that makes it easy and accelerated for them. Again, the funding helps them to do it without any additional cost.
Okay, let's dive deep into it. Can you explain me about the major benefits of using your platform for customers looking to migrate and modernize?
Sure. So CloudEdge offers a full lifecycle platform that consists of Dart and OmniDeck. They are fully integrated, and Dart is your modernization GPS, and OmniDeck is your app modernization copilot that actually executes your migration and modernization strategies. They are powered by an engine, we call it as R6 AI, and it helps in doing your discovery, assess, analysis, rationalization, followed by taking the right action with OmniDeck in terms of migration, transformation, and deployment. And this really helps in an accelerated experience for the customer. At the same time, it also reduces the cost of the migration. So it helps in reducing the amount of time it takes for customers to do the migration or modernization. Because it is an integrated approach, it delivers significant benefits in terms of the amount of time that they have to spend. And the $0 offer helps in making it available to customers for free.
Okay, I would like to dive deeper into any of your recent customer engagement. Can you tell me a situation where you have used CloudHedge platform to accelerate customer migration and modernization?
Sure, we have been working with multiple banking and financial services customers who wanted to migrate and modernize. I'll take an example of one of the customers that had WebLogic applications written in Java that they wanted to modernize.
Okay, given the situation, can you elaborate on the ask from the customer?
Sure, the customer, the task was to prove that our platform can be used to migrate or modernize in a factory model, because the customer had tried to do this migration, modernization on their own manually, and they realized that it took them 1 month for each application that they tried to do it. And that's when they realized that that approach is unsustainable, and that's when they approached us, and that's when we engaged.
Okay, I have a follow-up. In this particular situation, how your platform helped this particular customer?
Sure. So as I explained earlier, Dart was used to discover all the WebLogic applications that were running. They were running in clustered configuration, which is difficult for humans to understand easily. And so that was used to understand and discover all the applications. And then we used OmniDeck to do the conversion to Docker files and generating config maps, as well as secrets, and extracting the parameters out of it so that they can be deployable across environments. And that really accelerated the process where we could do separate components into separate containers, and those could be orchestrated on the target deployment platform.
Can you highlight on the results of this engagement and how your platform benefited your customer?
Sure. Every customer situation is unique, and so it depends on how your platform can adapt to not only the regular scenarios but also the edge cases, and that's what makes the platform and the solution complete. And in this particular case, given that WebLogic was running in clustered situation and there were a lot of edge cases, we were able to bring down the transformation time from a month to a couple of days individually per application. And that resulted in significant benefits to the customer. Not only were they able to transform quickly, but our team was able to support the customer in handling the edge cases in situations that help them get the migration modernization over the line easily. So on top of this, we are able to integrate AWS services to give a first-class experience to our customers.
Excellent. You mentioned about deep integrations with AWS. Can you tell me more about their key integrations and how it helps AWS customers?
Sure. I'd like to talk about 3 integrations. First one is EKS Blueprint integration. What EKS Blueprint allows customers to do is to help in managing clusters at scale using GitOps workflows and ensuring and enforcing a global standard within a group or organization. The second key integration that we have is Graviton assessment. And this really helps in customers in taking advantage of the price performance benefits offered, which can be up to 30% for all customers looking to conserve cost and get onto Graviton platform. The third integration that we have done is with AWS Transform, and we are doing Agentic AI-based workflows using AWS Transform.
Wow, AWS Transform, it's fresh out of the kitchen. For someone not familiar with AWS Transform is a first agentic AI service developed to accelerate enterprise modernization for workloads like .NET, mainframe, and VMware. Built on 19 years of migration experience, it deploys specialized AI agents to automate complex tasks like assessment, code analysis, refactoring, dependency mapping, and transformation planning, dramatically reducing the project timelines. Can you tell me more about your agentic workflows and how these integrations work?
Sure. R6 AI is at the center of all of our intelligent features that the platform offers. Built on classic ML models, and going beyond that, we are now using agentic AI workflows wherever possible to offer modernization pathway implementation for adoption of open source or adoption of containers or agility, wherever it may be applicable.
Thanks, Amber, for walking us through this real-world example and how CloudHedge is accelerating migration and modernization with Dot, OmniDeck, and R6 AI. If you'd like to learn more about ISV Tooling Program, AWS Transform, and CloudHedge offerings, check out the links in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and see you again.